Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
I think it was safe to say at some point I was going to do this. This is Mortal Kombat 2 on the Amiga, released by Acclaim but developed by Probe in 1994, based on the arcade machine of the same name, released in 1993. That was a direct sequel to the original Mortal Kombat. Loved back in the day. Their arcade sequels literally came out either the next year or in some cases the same year. So obviously Mortal Kombat was a huge success. So midway, obviously we're going to do a second one, and it's just basically, it's dialed up to 11. It's got new fatalities, it's got babalities, it's got new characters. It was ported to absolutely everything, hence this on the Amiga A500 Mini in my case, and it's also made by Probe, who also did the Mega Drive version. The Mega Drive version is probably the most well known and most successful because you didn't need to do a code to enable gore and all the moves and stuff like that right out of the box. And the SNES one, because it lost massively in sales to the Mega Drive one, I don't think it's actually got a rating and therefore actually has blood and gore in it. Whether or not it does have all the moves in it, I don't know, because not a massive fan of it. I respect and get what it did for fighting games. As I mentioned in the first video, it was pretty much the only one that could compete with Street Fighter, and I do have a massive soft spot for digitized graphics, but there's no denying that this was huge. Ported to all the 8-biters on the Master System, it's on the Game Boy, it's on the Saturn, I believe it was on the PlayStation in Japan, it's on SNES, as I said, the Mega Drive 32X, the original one was on the Mega CD. But once again, I'm playing this with one button, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how it plays, because it does give me an option for 2 buttons, but when I use the other button on the pad, I have no idea what it's trying to do there, because it takes forever and it's really underwhelming. But when I use the second button, when I've got it set up for 2 buttons, button 2 just makes me jump. When you have up is jump, then one button is punch and one button is kick, but that might just be the way. That is underwhelming as shit. Yeah, wouldn't you just have like, you know, one for punch, one for kick? Maybe it's an emulation thing, I don't know. Anyway, I did play this on the Mega Drive quite a lot back in the day, but I never really got into Mortal Kombat, as I said in the last video, let's press fire, until Mortal Kombat 3 on the PlayStation. Right, let's go. Hello? Right, this is the 2 megabyte version as well. Someone had to comment on my original video that apparently in order to do finishing moves, or to show the finishing move, you had to actually load in a disc. So hopefully that doesn't happen on this one, but spoilers! I'm shit at this, and spoilers, I don't know how to do any moves in this, but I had to show it to see how they've improved it over the original one. Difficulty easy by default. Credits 15. I like the fact that it makes us particularly well off. Oh, look at this. So what was this, 20p, 50p ago? You do the maths. We're loaded. Control 1, button 1. Well, we might have a look at Control 2 in a moment. Control 2, obviously, because it is simultaneous 2-player. That's cool that it's retained that feature. But yeah, this means I'm assuming it's got the same control functionality as the original Mortal Kombat on the Amiga, which, to be fair, they did a reasonable job of. Right, let's go. Done. Start. Music's alright. Music's alright. I wonder if it's only got 1 track per sort of, you know, the actual in-game fighting. Who knows? Let's find out. I have not attempted this other than quickly to see if 2-button works, and it didn't, so I reset. So let's get into it. Start. It always makes me nervous when it takes that long to load. Right, so. Well, I guess we go with Liu Kang again, but yeah, should there be fighters on this screen? You know, doing their animations in the bottom left-hand, right-hand corner? Can't remember, been ages since I played Mortal Kombat 2. Look at Johnny Cage, you smug bastard. Although, to be fair, isn't that the purpose of him? Anyway, what is it? You've begged your leader, I don't know what's up with the colours there, which I forget who it is. Shao Kahn? Are you Shao Kahn? Because you lost to Liu Kang in the first game, so you begged, you know, your leader to not kill you, and let's have another tournament which is in the Outworld this time. Right, so right, well, we got that move and that move, and it plays exactly the same. Oh, and I'm shit at it, but graphically I would say, maybe is this a 2 megabyte thing? It's got a lovely overall. Hey! So that's in it. This is not easy, man. I can't do anything. Oh, hey! This looks alright. This looks alright. Yeah. If I could do more, you might see more. See more of it looking alright. Press file to join. Yes. We're going to go with him, I guess. I mean, I just want to show it off. I've never admitted to being any... I don't like what they've done with the colour, though. It looks like a fucking MS-DOS game from, like, 1990. Yeah. I've never professed to be any good at this, so I can't show you more stuff than, you know, me being shit at it. That works. How does that? Ooh! It's down. It's not working. Yay! I have no idea how I did the come here! But I got a rough idea how to teleport. Well, it's not so much teleport, it's more like... Oh, I do. It's more like jumping off the screen, isn't it? Awkward pauses. Hey, at least I'm consistent. Yeah, there's definitely no 2 button on this. I am aware that's not a finishing move, but that's alright for me. So yeah, so he was new, she's new, he's got his regular arms, and she's flossing. See what I did there? Yoink! Was there no... I don't know. I mean, well, no, because Street Fighter was 1 button pad. Was there no option... I mean, obviously there was a 2-player option on this. Alright. But does not anyone think at some point that possibly... I don't know. Release a fighting stick for this? Give games the option? I mean, if you're going to pay all that money to license this, because it cannot have been cheap based on how popular an arcade machine it was and what a big hit, etc. Stuff like that. So... spend all that money on this, and even with 2 buttons, which I'll show you in a minute, cannot, you know, like, some sort of fucking proper input would have been nice. I know, it's back then and stuff, and this was the Amiga, and I guess you could argue, well, it was a computer, really, gaming was, you know, second, you know, sort of, well, it's what made it money, but its second feature, you know, what it was for. Oh, hello. But, yeah, I don't know, it just seems a waste of potential, because this looks alright. I cannot talk and play this at the same time. The animation's pretty nice as well. I haven't taken in whether or not there is only 1 track. Excuse me, apparently only 1 track of music gives me a gacky throat. What was that in the background? Was there, I couldn't notice, was there parallax in the, I was going to say the window of the bridge. The window of the bridge. Right, so, skip to the end. Different music. Very briefly. Midway presents. Options. Let's go with 2 button pads. See, like you could have had a... I mean, couldn't they have released one themselves? I don't know, Midway or Probe or something like that. But then Probe did all the versions, didn't they? So Midway didn't do it. But you know what I mean. This seems a waste. But then you think I'd be used to that now, wouldn't you? Because I've been doing gameplays on this system for 2 months. The reason I've been used to doing so many gameplays on this system is I absolutely love it. I am going to resume to normal viewing soon, because I'm very backed up in the tech I have to review, because people still send it to me. Not sure why, my reviews are awful, but there you go. Hey, it's the Wizard of Oz forest. Yeah, get some light in your life. I was going to see if I could just set him up. Yeah, you know, I throw my fireball at him. Definite improvement on the way they look. Definite improvement on the animation. Also, since Wizard of Oz, that thing about the munchkin hanging itself that you can see in a picture, yeah, that's an old wives' tale, seriously. Although if you look up the making of the Wizard of Oz, holy shit! The makeup and stuff they put on people, insane. Spoilers, asbestos related and things like that. And metal filings that they breathed in. Just thought I'd tell you that because the background reminds me of Wizard of Oz. Johnny Cage, is he going to do the splits and punch me in the junk? Didn't he try and sue him for his likeness? He said he only got like a cheque for like 30 quid or something. It wasn't for 30 quid, but you know what I mean. How do I do that? Doesn't matter. And where did he get those sunglasses from? Dude's got no pockets. You went shin guards as well, cheating bastard. Right, hang on. Button 2. Button 2 is jump. I completely forgot. Yeah, button 2's jump, see? See, and while up is still jump, now you've got button 2 is jump, so why isn't button 2 like kick and button 1 is punch? I mean, you still have to juggle the controls a little bit. I'm going back to Scorpion. No, I'm going to go with someone else. You still have to juggle the controls a little bit to, you know, make everything accessible, you know, because of the different types. But at least you're a little bit more there, or nearer there, I should say, than button 1. Part of me thinks I should have done a comparison video of the 1 megabyte. Well, there's a 512, isn't there? 512, a 1 megabyte, and a 2 megabyte. We're going to go back to options. There we go. Right, try and notice the music this time, Dave. Try and, because, you know, the front end of this is alright, to be fair. Apart from that really underwhelming little Mortal Kombat sign when I guess that's supposed to be lightning until the 2 draws in. I don't know. So, what was it? Shao Kahn and the boss of Shang Tsung? Or was it the other way around? I don't know. Shao Kahn balls up the first one, which I guess was in our world, not the outworld. And so, kinda, yeah. Get it right this time or your boss is going to kill you. That's him at the top. I was always impressed when I saw it in the arcades, as I did, and also on the Mega Drive. Well, you know, like, when you get to the top, like, the actual boss fight in this one is huge. Right. And also he looks like he's wearing braces. Phew! It's pretty fast then. Underwhelming me with that kick. They are far more. I don't know, is this because I'm playing on an HD monitor? But. Oh, hello. They do seem far more pixelated than they are on the Mega Drive and stuff. Doesn't the Amiga. I can't remember, someone explained this to me. I go into on screen colours and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, and stuff. Look at him. Loves himself much? Dude, yellow so last summer. It's very awkward doing a sweep in this game. It would seem it was far easier in the first game. I do like the fact that blood is default on this as well, though. Good, I don't know, education stuff. Okay, that was a bit awkward, but I appreciate what they're trying to do there. Yeah, I mean, couldn't you argue that because it's a computer, it's a bit more sort of, you know, based towards entertainment, and therefore kids probably would be playing it a lot more, and possibly this should have a code and not blood and gore as a default. Oh, Press file to join. Am I played too? Are we the bad guys? I mean, look at our hats. I think we're the bad guys. Who else? Alright, skip, skip, skip. Skip to the end. Boom. Come on. Oh, Christophe Lambert. Yeah. See what I did there? Why does the top, so the second boss from the top, look like an Ewok? Can't remember what it looked like on any other version. There you go. Yeah! Thank you, even though I didn't do anything. Why would you... The control input is a little laggy, however, I do like the fact that my lightning is actually a Street Fighter fireball. Also, computer versions of this, every version, they have no lag whatsoever on any of their input, and they can cheat and can track any of the shit you do. Right, so there is no parallax, I've just noticed. There is no parallax. I just thought I'd repeat myself. Did you know there's no parallax? Apparently there's no parallax. There's no parallax. Fuck it. One more go. But yeah. Right, one more go. All in all, this is a massive, sorry for the jump cut there. Things went squirrely on this system. This is a massive improvement over the original Mortal Kombat on the Amiga. But having said that, this is the 2 megabyte, I think, version. So we're Reptar. Palette swap. If you watch my Fat Friday videos, palette swap. That's a filthy habit, you dirty bastard. Filthy habit. So yeah, all in all, they've definitely improved it. Does it live up to the Mega Drive version? Probably not. But Amiga isn't known for its fighting games, is it? So definite, you know. Again, if you love the arcade, knowing that this was the only machine you had, I think you would have been chuffed to bits. That's right, I said chuffed. I'm bringing the word chuffed back. We just finished this. What's an anyway? I like the fact that you can duck when he's that close. Ooh. Punch up! Thank you. Flobby flobby. There. So there you go, right? I'm actually reasonably impressed with... Oh look, there's Sonya in the background tied up. You know. For all the prepubescent fans of the first game, there's their wet dream for them. Because she's not in this one, is she? Sorry, just dawned on me. Anyway, yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. 2 megabyte version or not. Which actually were you throwing then? 2 megabyte version or not, I'm reasonably impressed with this. Certainly more impressed than the first game, which I was impressed with. I'll shut up now. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Shies and balls.